The governor's order, are we allowed to start at 6:58?
Well, we advertised 7 o'clock, so we probably ought to.
All right, I'll call to order the July 28, 2025 meeting of the Historic Preservation Commission of Lafayette, 6:58-ish. Yeah, right, almost 6:59. First on the agenda is approval of minutes from our March 31st meeting. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Shauna. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, motion carries. All right, new business. Did the Public Relations and Education Committee meet?
Good.
Whoever wants to talk about it, who's the chair? Are you the chair of that? Michael, do you want to tell us
Sure,
what they met
fine.
about? Or
No,
tell
I
somebody
actually
else?
missed the meeting. Miles was there, but we had three main points of conversation on that day. We had continuing education, the Preserving Historic Places Conference put on by Indiana Landmarks, and their camp workshop that happens the day before that, Preserving Places. So as far as continuing education goes, throughout the course of the year, I need to be better about getting training modules and electronic opportunities, workshops to the commission so that you can continue learning about historic preservation on different levels, federally, state, federal, state, and local throughout the year. Landmarks has the conference in Fort Wayne this year. It's the last week of September into the first few days of October. Camp kicks that off. I would encourage all of you to put that on your calendars if you could make a day trip up to different workshops. I think primarily for commissions, for camp, the workshop for camp and commissioners, the workshop is from 1 to 4 on September 30th. But I'll get a hard and fast date for those. But if the majority of us could attend, I think a balancing act of if everyone can complete the electronic workshops that I send, and then if we can get a handful or half the commission to go up to Fort Wayne on that day. And then if anyone is interested in the whole conference, you can follow up with me, and I can give you more details on when that is and whether or not that would be a day trip back and forth to attend, or if you wanted to stay up at the conference center.
That's great, yeah. Hopefully we'll see some emails. You generally send them out not too long from now, right?
Yep.
Great. All right, anything else from the Public Relations and Education Committee? All right. And the District Committee, you guys meet?
We did meet, and 604 North 6th Street, there was a recommendation into a conservation district. So we had we're making a recommendation.
You want to talk a little bit about this?
Sure. This is
That'd be
we know it as the YWCA building. And Dan, you can speak to it a little bit more. than I can,
Yes, thank you.
Built, I think it was in the 1860s and remodeled, and it was the Oppenheimer House. So big, prominent German Jewish family in town. The Oppenheimer building, no relation to the atomic bomb movie. That was their home, and so we worked with the YWCA and Kathy Bush, who is an Oppenheimer, to reach this status. And it took a little while, but here we are. And Mr. Kaiser, what do you have to say about the Oppenheimer House?
I didn't look up the specifics, but yes, it's definitely worth of preservation and being listed as a local.
Queen Anne, right?
Yeah.
Queen Anne, okay. That's what I thought, but that's all I had about the Oppenheimer House.
Did you say when it was?
So it was built around 1860 and then remodeled to its present form, I think around 1890.
Is it still owned by the Y, do you know?
Yeah,
Okay,
they sold the building across the street,
Yeah, right.
the big one.
Yeah, right. Cool. All right. Does the commission have any questions about it? All right.
Make a motion?
Yes, make a motion, please.
I will make a motion to recommend approval to city council for this conservation district.
Thank you, Julie. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, motion carries. Great. All right, on to the COA committee. The COA committee did meet. Michael, do you want to take it from here?
Yeah, so we have, the first one is 128 North Third Street. This is a new proposed design for lighting for the storefront. If you take a look in the packet, there's a couple of pictures included of the front facade and fascia board. There's going to be some LED strip lighting that goes on the back of that fascia board. So it'll hide the strip. You'll just see the light. The lights can be controlled in brightness, so that'll sort of control how wide or how specific the lighting is. But there's also some pictures in the packet that you can see how dark that storefront is, even with the lights from the neighboring businesses on it.
Yeah.
Eventually,
Roll it
when
down.
Oh,
Jake's
sorry.
opens.
Let me control this for you guys.
Yeah. That's the suite,
Something sweet, yep.
some suite.
I think I've called it every iteration of something.
Did you guys bring something as like a nice sweet bribe for the commission?
We didn't feel that would probably.
I'm kidding, I'm
But I mean,
joking.
everyone's welcome to go after you're done here.
For the purposes
It's open
of
till 9 o'clock.
Governor Braun's live feed, that was a joke.
Wow. Also, I did a really great job of putting small pictures
Yeah, these are great.
on the page, yeah, so
Get that magnifying glass in the
we
bottom right.
will,
You might
we
be able
will
to-
work on that
whole
going
page at once.
forward.
These are
Awesome.
impressionist
I
paintings.
think this is the right slide, though.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess it takes up the entire, so, let me see. There we go.
Here's the show.
Yep, so there's the shop, and you can see that it's lit from inside, so that does provide light, but the building itself is almost in complete darkness. The tree in between Jake's and the shop kind of obscures light for their storefront. And then these LED lights will go in on the back. There's a front fascia board, they'll go on the back of those. So obscured, I think no objection from Dan in terms of lighting. It's not necessarily a traditional type of light that we put in downtown, but because it'll be hidden behind the fascia board, we're not overly concerned with the materials at this time, really just working to compromise to make sure that the building is properly lit so that the building can be, seen and people can know that they're open. In addition, they want to put some lighting, some spotlighting onto their sign, which is up and to the left if you're looking at the store. And they'll be using can light fixtures, that's the next picture that is also super zoomed in, that we've approved in the past for downtown. So I think all of this is happening at once, but the can lights will be ones that we have pre-approved aesthetically for downtown.
Is that the picture you're talking about?
It is, yeah, thanks.
Dan, do you have anything else you wanted to add?
Well, I guess on the sign lighting, where we've got kind of a spotlight, these ones that they had the picture of,
Yep.
that's a much larger sign. And, I would think we could do something fairly small to
That work for you guys?
illuminate their sign. Anything we can minimize it. The storefront is not historic. I'm sure behind there somewhere there's a historic building, but what we're looking at, so that's, I guess, we're not too concerned about how they mount the,
But you don't want like wartime spotlights on this,
no,
the signage.
I would not recommend that, no.
I think in one of the pictures you can see, because it's already existing, the sign that's up there. Is it lit from both sides, or is it just gonna be from one side?
We're hoping, but because it's on the corner.
I know.
We're not sure if we can
Okay.
get it from both sides.
Okay.
So that's why we originally had a different idea, but we'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah, and I think the
But
smaller
if we get something
fixtures.
that's attached, like
Mm-hmm,
the one at that building,
Mhm.
that's attached like that and
Mhm.
facing out just in a smaller version,
Mhm.
then we can get it from both sides.
If you're
Or
coming
that's
down
the
that
top.
sidewalk and Jake's is on the left, does the light from Jake's shine onto the sign at all? Or is
No.
does the tree grow up?
The tree
that-
does block it quite a bit, but their lights also are very dim. They're not very bright, so the one that is facing right there is the dimmest of them all, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty dark
Yeah.
in that picture.
That was from across the street.
Yeah.
but yeah, you couldn't even really see Jake's light much at all.
Anybody else from the rest of the commission have any questions or comments? So I think of the fixtures to light up the blade sign, show them, Michael, you know, make sure they're right size proportion.
Because those are,
Yeah, right, and I don't think that was probably the intent of that image, but the fact that it's one unit kind of gets both the
blinding the
sides.
pigeons
Mm-hmm.
and, you know.
Okay. Okay, anything else about this one? I hear a motion.
Make a motion.
Right,
Second.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
Who seconded?
I second it.
All right, so next on the agenda is property owned by the city of Lafayette. You want to talk about it,
Yeah.
Michael?
The project, so the alley in the 500 block between Main, Columbia 6th and 5th, so literally just right across the street over here, replacing the wall packs with the jelly jar style lighting, and then having, is it this entrance or it's the Main Street side? Yeah. The Main Street side will have string lights at that entrance that match other other hanging lights, string lights that we've approved in the past and used throughout downtown, like the literal same lights. So this map included an overview of where the jelly jar lights will go. So you can see there's roughly, 15, 17 of them.
Well, in the top part between the LAR and
Mm-hmm.
the tobacco store. That's where, this part right here is string. So there's discrepancy in that part.
Ah.
Because there's no conduit.
Right.
All those red circles aren't necessarily jelly jars, they're just lights, either the tethered string lights or the jelly jars.
This,
String. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no distinguishing them by these red circles, what kind of light.
give me the
Are you saying,
I mean,
pen. You're right.
I'm counting 18 circles, I was like, 18 jelly jars?
so if I'm looking at this, they're mostly on one side, they don't go back and forth?
Yeah, they're mostly on the LAR, yeah. back of the
I think
LAR.
that one side's the retaining wall where there is no building, the mid-block part.
There's not really any place to put any on that side.
Okay.
Right. Dan, do you have anything to add?
Those are going where there's existing light fixtures, is that correct? Yeah. So there's
The-
no new conduit, no new.
I think the conduit
Existing
columns
fixtures
are
there
down.
are historic, so, and the ones that they're proposing have a little character to them, so.
What about the buildup of moths and mosquitoes, the historic?
Can grow again, you don't have to worry about that.
Anything else from the rest of the commission? Do I have a motion for the COA? Stephanie, how about a second?
I'll second.
I
think that was Ann. I don't know. Probably. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Great.
All right.
Is there anything, Michael, staff report?
Yeah, so just quickly from a staff report standpoint, I will begin emailing around the 15th of the month. If your committee meeting is not meeting, you'll hear from me. Otherwise, if you do not receive an email, your committee meeting will meet. If you need a reminder of when those dates are or what committee you're on, let me know. It's my understanding that before I got here in January, that a list of all those dates and times were out. If for some reason you can't make a meeting, I would appreciate knowing by the 15th, or, this around, as close to that as humanly possible, especially if you haven't heard from me by that date and you know that committee meeting is meeting, so that we can plan to either change or know that we'll have a quorum either way. The last month or so, it's just scheduling wise, I know you guys all have busy schedules. I plan my month around this commission, other work and other things, so changing the meetings is oftentimes challenging for me, and I'm sure it is for you as well. So right around the mid part of the month, if you're not meeting, you'll hear from me. Otherwise, we'll be planning to move forward.
Are you hard fast on that instead of doing it the other way, about letting us know if there is a meeting and then assuming there's no meeting unless we do hear from you?
I think because you got your schedule, I'd rather just have you guys have it on your calendar the way that I have it on mine, and then I'll let you know that we're not meeting. There's a lot of touch points with this commission, and there's a lot of touch points that I have in my job, and I think setting a calendar reminder to let you know that you're meeting or not meeting is just the easiest path for me. If it's not the easiest path for you guys, I suppose you can let me know, but
Not my preference, but if it's easier for you, then I'm on board. I don't think we need to meet every month. I mean, I don't think we need to probably meet more than twice a year in the PR committee, so.
now I would say district and district committee meeting, we don't have anything on the books. That is more than likely, I would say more often than not, that will be, you'll hear from me that we're not meeting. And I would say because PR and education met this month, because we didn't meet last month, so our regularly scheduled is next month. So I would say we probably will be off of that, preparing for the conference and camp at the end of September. So that's just I wouldn't be surprised if you hear from me this month. So
Do we have any COAs coming up?
I have none right now, but it's the end of July, so I have until roughly the 15th for those to come in, so we'll just have to wait a few weeks. I guess, too, the other thing that I'll say is, especially if you guys are working on COAs with groups or individuals, that deadline is going to start being that Friday before the C of A meeting as well. So if you're working on someone's application, I need the application complete, signed, and ready to go by the end of business on the Friday before that C of A. Not this meeting, but before we would meet on the following Monday. So that will in turn be around the 15th of the month. If I don't have those materials by the end of the day on Friday, the item will get pushed to the following month's agenda. Unless we have some sort of historical preservation emergency, which I think will be probably few and far between.
Hey.
They do.
Oops, I didn't know I
Done by
could.
football season, then it might be an emergency. You got
Otherwise, that's all I have.
Okay.
70,000 people.
Does anybody else have anything? I hear a motion for adjournment. All right, wait, anybody from the public? I don't think
Miles, what do you have to say?
so. He's not public.
Yeah.
Yay.
We want to hear from Sam.
Come say hello to
You don't have
us.
to go on the podium, just stand there.
I love the jewel tones.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like bright colors. My name is Caitlin Boltzmeyer. I'm from Ball State University, and I'm the summer intern. I only have about 2 weeks left, though. But
Oh, so we won't see you.
So hello and goodbye as well.
yeah, hello and goodbye, I guess.
You spend all your time in economic development?
I do, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
All right, motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Second?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Let's go. Thanks, everyone.